Hello, everybody. What's up? It's your boy, Chacho Pepperjack 15 here. Yay, Exave. But I'm here to talk to you today about the issue of people not respecting each other. I'm here to talk to you about a lot of the major issues and stuff. But this is what we'll start with. Okay, so you should be respecting people no matter who they are or what they do, even if you don't necessarily know the person or you have a specific vibe about them. You got to treat them with the same amount of respect. You can't go around breaking people's things because you have a weird vibe about them. You can't go around yelling and screaming at me or any other person who's trying to come over here and help. And because we're battling demons that you can't see doesn't mean by any means that we're crazy. It doesn't mean by any means that we are a lunatic. It doesn't mean by any means that we're terrorists. It means that we're fighting the demons. We're doing shit for you so you don't have to do it. Trying to show you how messed up things can possibly get in and of that sentence. And it's like the thing is, we were born into it with this lifetime. A lot of us were. A lot of us ended up going through hard times. A lot of us ended up going through abuse in our homes. Yeah, there were times and things, people effed up and people made mistakes, but the hurt was still there. There's things that people don't understand, especially having someone who's supposed to be your father. And of that sense, yes, I know the circumstances were weird. But yeah, to just basically, in and of that sense, had you were with them for a few months. Shit ended up happening, and yeah, I almost died because of that shit almost happening, but then we ended up having to leave him. I didn't get to know my father personally, though I did get to know him spiritually. I didn't get to know him, I didn't get to know my brother until I was 16. Okay, but I went back alone, or what felt to be alone from the age of 0 to 16. I ended up having dogs, so I really wasn't truly alone until they ended up dying. Which, in and of that sense, was the full breaking point initially. It's like I had been going strong through everything else because I knew I had someone or something to come back to. In and of that sense. And I was younger and I hadn't awoken myself yet. But yeah, it made me kind of just go into the dark, kind of go into a place that I didn't exactly know if I could climb out of. But I kept fighting it. And there were times where I felt like I wanted to do it. There were times where people had pretty much, or I had pretty much gotten there. It's like I had a voice that said stop. I had a voice that said put it down. You're okay. We love you. You don't need to, you shouldn't be doing that. Because we look, spirits always said that they love me and that they don't want me to be hurt or feeling that way. Pretty much that's a life has been in a nutshell. And then coming out here, knowing that people need help and people need healing and I needed healing. And I know that sense, and the only way I could heal myself is through going through and helping other people. And of that sense, that was just kind of part of it. And yeah, it's part of living and growing to go through some pain. Yeah, it's part of living and growing to have some hardships. But it shouldn't be part of life to have people sit there and tell you that you can't have what you need to survive because you're special or because you're different, or to try and sit there and take advantage of you because you're special or you're different, or to sit there and try and shove you into situations in and of that sense. And I'm saying people who don't know what they're doing to sit there and shove you into them situations and make it so that it's hard, hard to actually get through some things. But yeah, basically make the lesson that you you should you should treat others the way that you want to be treated, and just know that there are people here that there are people on this planet, people throughout eternity that deliver karma. They also deliver blessings. There's people that deliver a lot of things, and if you're friendly with us and you respect us, we'll help you. We might even grant you salvation. But if you're being disrespectful and hurting people, then we will grant you hardship, we'll grant you struggle, we'll grant you issues. With this, in and of itself, should be the lesson. And also to respect your elders, even if it doesn't look like we are. Respect the elders, respect things that were here before you, and at the very least, give back to nature. It's the first part of it.